Games like Dungeons and Dragons are more popular than ever, but with tons of rules, mountains of books, and so many dice, it can be hard to know where to get started. That's where Dungeoneering with Jason comes in. We're dungeon masters for hire. Take a break and let us run your next game. One-on-one tutorials are also available for new DMs. Contact Dungeoneering with Jason today. Adventure is just a click away.
Welcome to Crumpets and Kerosene, an actual play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons game. I am your host and Dungeon Master Kelly, and today we're going to go over our character recap from Season 1 to Season 2. So around our table, who do we got?
Amanda Lee Baldwin. I'm playing Alora. She's our bard. I guess she'll be our second bard. Some of the changes that we might have seen. I'll always be the first.
Second chair.
Jesus.
Some of the changes that we've seen with Alora are a lot more growth in her instrument playing and being more confident casting her spells and choosing what those spells will be. She had a pretty sudden shift in alignment to be a lot more strict about her idealistic beliefs, I would say. But we'll see how that goes, Alignment's kind of fickle anyway. She grew pretty close to the people that she was adventuring with. At first, she was just kind of tagging along to not take as much damage, but now it seems like that these people all have ideas and goals that are interesting and might work out with her.
Right on. Cool. What other?
Do we need to come up with ideas?
Well, you guys are new, so I don't know how much you guys got to say.
What kind of equipment did you pick up along this from 1 to 10?
Well, I got a very fancy costume that she is wearing right now. It benefits her AC quite a bit and gives her some hit points, and thank God, because it was an expensive one, and she had to do a very dangerous quest to get it. Her bracelet that has been featured in a couple episodes has been growing in power. She hasn't really been able to explore what these powers will be, but it's definitely noticeable and something that she's been trying to experiment with. It has given her a couple more spells that she did not have before, and allows her to explore that sort of side of magic. And she wants to find out more about the connection with the being that she saw in that dream.
Cool. Right on. Let's move over to Brent.
Hi. I play Jason. Jason started out just as a barbarian, little rage monster. He didn't have much equipment. He had a great sword. And he's used that until the Christmas episodes where he got a nice big wooden mallet that he's going to hit things with now. He started, he encountered the deck of many things, which unlocked a portion of his soul and turned him into a giant soul sorcerer as well. So he's a level 5 barbarian, level 5 giant soul sorcerer. And instead of just rage hitting things now, he figures out ways to a little more effectively until he decides that he needs to rage.
Right on. Cool. How about you, Seth? Never mind. Sorry. Let's go back.
That I've gotten along the way, other than my weapons. I have a trophy that I won from killing a bunch of people and wrecking a bunch of vehicles.
Go-karts, folks. It was go-karts.
They still died.
And that's what really matters.
I got some bracers that I commissioned, and they make it easier to influence people when I'm talking about myself. My
Nice.
heroic deeds. Other than that, I found a bag in the basement with Wild Bill and Ted, and haven't been able to figure out what it's done until recently, and it's a little more interesting than I originally thought, and we'll get to see that pretty soon.
Oh, yeah?
I have a bunch of other shit that I don't know what it does. I have a shotgun that's legendary, but I barely ever use it.
You use it in the wrong way. It's all right. It's all right. But,
And I have 2 magic books that I don't know what they do still.
cool. Yeah. You know,
So
Brent got
who knows
a
where I'll go from there.
Brent got a magical bag from our friends from Nerdarchy. Nerdarchist Ted went ahead and built the bag for him and gave him all the cool stuff that's in it. I didn't really have much to do with it, so thanks, Ted, and we'll see how that plays out during our upcoming season.
Hell yeah.
All right, Seth, why don't you give us a rundown of Merl?
Hi guys. Yeah, it's Seth. So Merl.
Hi.
Hi there. So Merl started out as a
Wait, you're
as,
still in the podcast? No, go ahead. You're good.
right? I thought I got fired. So Merl was a cop. Merl came in as a police officer. He was very law abiding and good old boy kind of guy. Pretty open minded, but definitely small town. But over time he's he died. So like that kind of changed some stuff. I think he died a couple times actually now. So he's getting a little wonky, and he decided to go a little. His charisma's taken over a bit. He's now level 7 Eldritch Knight, level 3 swashbuckler rogue. So he's really he's starting to just have fun with it. He still saves people and tries to do the right thing, but he's also going to take your shit if you leave it lying around. Sounds about it. He got some pretty cool stuff. He got plate armor that doesn't affect his stealth, which is pretty cool. He also it's got all kinds of stuff going on, and I have no idea what they are because somebody won't tell me.
Yep.
And he also got a mithril shield, which I think makes him immune to fire damage, but I have not found anything that has confirmed that yet.
We'll find a dragon for you. Don't worry.
And then lastly, there's a unique sword that has its own soul. It's a sentient sword. It doesn't. It's kind of temperamental. Merle's confused a lot. He doesn't really know how it thinks. Can we tell people who the sword is yet?
Right, you do whatever you want.
Turns out the sword's a woman, which is why it makes total sense that Merle has no idea what it's thinking.
Aww.
But
Wait. Gotta get to the best part.
It's Jackie, my girlfriend.
Yep. So that's why he's completely
In real life girlfriend.
Yeah.
My in real life girlfriend. So it's the sword. The sword is actually the soul of Priestess Megan Moon, who is voiced by Jackie Chapman, my in real life girlfriend, who's in the next room watching TV right now. And we're working on it. It's complicated. We'll say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
So
yeah. And Merle has no idea what's going on.
obviously. Well, we picked up a few new people for season 2. You've kind of heard them on the game show episode, and you've heard them on the interview if you listen to Maximum Roll podcast. Let's go ahead and introduce Jenna first. Tell us about your character and a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I am Jenna. I hail from the frozen tundra of Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
I play Serenity. She goes by Serene. She's also a bard. I guess number 2. I don't know. We're not really competitive here. Like
There's 2 number 1s. It's totally
Co-chair.
fine.
Co-chairs,
all
guys.
of our own special talent.
Different instruments. Yeah.
We don't like labels.
We don't really like labels or restrictions or anything like that. She is neutral good, so hopefully in the future she'll help Alora out with these murder hobos.
We'll change that in no
Thank
time.
God.
By season 3, you'll be lawful evil, and it'll be all right.
God, no.
I can do that. It's fine. I can make it work. Anyhow, yeah. So Serene has she did some mushrooms and then ended up on a game show from hell. She doesn't really have any stuff from like any magic items, but I mean, you know, she's got some things like some kombucha that she brewed herself and some mushrooms she got from a guy in a shop. She convinced him that they were hers.
Yep.
And her character growth has really just been sobering up, you know, since the first time she was in
That's all right. We'll get
the
you all.
episode.
We'll get you all hooked up with gear and everything, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Gear and mushrooms. It'll be fine. It's gonna be
Yeah, no, and then the sobriety will last like another hour or 2, and then we'll see.
man.
All right. Do you want to put any real world plugins out there? Go ahead, throw them at the beginning.
Yeah, so like in my day life, I'm a social worker, mental health social worker, and then I also am the owner and sole employee of Chaotic Click Clacks, a handmade dice making business. So if you guys need dice, check us out on Etsy or Instagram or Facebook.
There you go. Right on. Oh yeah, dice everywhere.
She's very
Really
open-minded
nice
about commissions, I would like to say.
Yes. She's willing to work with you for stuff. Yeah.
All right. So
Dice to come to prove it.
let's move over to Jason now that we have a dice maker. Tell us about yourself there, buddy.
I sure will. Thanks, Kelly. Hey everyone, I'm Jason, and I'm excited to be joining the cast playing Quentin, the Bloodhound Nosebaum. He is a lawyer from Louisiana who actually knowingly entered the game in order to gather evidence for a class action lawsuit that his firm is working on. So his primary goal is to be in the game to interview people who their bodies have died or they've sustained some sort of damage in the real world so that they can sue the gaming company. That's the plan. So he's very much motivated by, you could say, dogged adherence to the law, but monetary gain is just as likely. I'm actually excited with Quentin because I'll be playing the Domain of Order cleric from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. It's the first time I've played one of the new variant classes from Tasha's, so I'm excited to kind of play around with that. Being a shifty lawyer and being a lawful neutral character made sense to me. And Quentin also partook of the mushrooms. He would never do shrooms in the real world, but he's realizing now that he's in a fake world and the same laws don't necessarily apply. So we'll see how that shifts his ethics as we go on.
Yes.
And in the real world, I run a bookstore, and I also, on the side, I am also the owner and sole employee of a little company called Dungeoneering with Jason, where I do tutorials on how to DM, and I also will DM games for people who don't have the time to create games themselves. And you can just find me on Facebook and Instagram at Dungeoneering with Jason, all one word.
Cool. All we need now for our 8th player is an artist, and then we're complete. We're independent.
We got books, we got campaigns, we got dice.
Yep.
We just need someone to draw everything for us because we all suck.
Hey,
Unfortunately,
I can draw.
Sophia draws pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Allison's pretty
She
good,
does.
yeah.
Allison, I mean.
Yeah.
She's not here though,
can
so
draw pretty
we
well.
all.
Unfortunately,
I can draw some things, not D&D things.
It's me, I'm here. Hello, everyone.
Not
Hello.
bad. Not bad.
Unfortunately, Allison's not here with us this episode. She's got some stuff going on. And one of our other main characters, Donnie, has kind of taken a step back and has entered into the NPC role and occasionally come on. So this is it. This is our team. So let's go ahead and get started with season 2. Da, da, da.
Wait, what's our team name? Remember our team name?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. The group has finally named themselves after 30 some odd episodes. They are Jason and the
Are we at
Argonauts.
30 episodes?
Yep.
Oh my god.
No, we're in
How
like the
long
high
have we been doing
20s.
this?
We're in the high 20s.
I'm
It
sitting
seems
up-
like forever. doesn't
Jason
it?
and the Argonauts. Do, 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 do.
And also hit it and crit it, and also big natural 20s.
Yes. It alternates depending on the situation. and the
Two
crowd.
part-
Yeah, it's really. We
What's
want
it-
to.
One's an LLC, one of them is a corporation, the other one is a sole proprietor.
Yeah, it's like the Jason the Argonauts is underlined, and then
Mm-hmm.
hit it and crit it is italicized, and then bold faced, big natural.
They're actually mostly shell
Big,
corporations.
natural.
Yeah.
20s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get started on that note. Thanks, everybody, for doing a character recap, and welcome to our two new players. And yeah, I hope everybody enjoys what we got coming up. Night has gone by. It's dawn now. Everybody's kind of got back to the rims. Merl, you're kind of shaken from your chaoticness, and you make it back to your little. You make it back to the hut where everybody was like partying and having fun. Everybody's passed out everywhere. But morning's upon all of you, and it's a full rest. So go ahead and restore any lost hit points, whatever that's happened during the course of your adventure. And let's get started.
Oh my God. I finally caught up to you guys. Oh,
That's good. We should do some
Jesus.
yoga. Or am I not right?
That's
why
right.
did you leave me? Who are you people?
They kind of joined with
Did
us.
you
along the
replace
way.
me?
No. Definitely. Just new chairs. It's not
Oh,
just
okay.
new people. It's okay. They're not replacing.
I don't see any empty chairs around here though. Just the ones we're sitting in.
Have you seen Cusco? He disappeared.
Your penguin?
Cusco.
Yeah, my emperor penguin friend.
You have a penguin? That's so cool.
It's on the side saddle of the elephant that you purchased.
Oh, there he
Oh,
is.
yeah. Yeah, we did take the elephant with us. So
I saw that. That's why I've been running.
It looks over and glares at you. Oh yeah, we brought the elephant too. You know, it's
don't you decide that for Jason.
He's been raging
So-
for a day and a half.
Y'all remembered a penguin, but you forgot your friend? Well, that doesn't
No, we
strike
didn't
me with
forget him.
confidence.
He was sleeping.
Okay, look, in this world, sometimes people go missing for a while. It's
Oh,
not that big a deal. We find them again usually.
We had a guy
Welcome
got
back.
kidnapped by clowns.
everybody roll perception.
Well, 25 over here.
18.
All right.
That is a
16.
Okay.
big 11 from me.
No, everybody sees it. Sophia's coming out of the woods. She looked like she was, doing stuff. And as soon as she gets a little bit towards the group, some strange bird-like creatures that look humanoid, but they're birds, scoop her up in a net and take off running.
I just sort of gesture towards the birds and I say, "See, we'll find her again. It's fine."
Okay, so you're
Don't
going to
worry
leave her
about it.
behind. You're going to leave the child behind as well.
No,
I
That's
didn't
nice.
leave her behind. She was taken.
Someone
and
get on
we'll
there,
find her.
I'm more worried about the birds
Small
at this
tail
point.
is missing.
Someone get on their thing and start tracking her. God damn it.
It's no
You know
longer clowns, it's Aarakocras. So,
Eric-
creatures.
How fast are they?
These ones are hauling ass, and they're disappearing into the woodline as you guys are all like,
Are they in the
whatever.
air?
No,
Are
they're
they
not
in the
hauling.
air? Like, where are they?
They're running through the tree line pretty far away. They're about 60 feet away from you guys now, hauling their way through the woods.
Is anybody else concerned about this?
Not
Does
even a
anybody
little bit.
Yeah, no, we're gonna follow her, but like, there's not much we can do.
I could dimension door over there and then take her
Ooh.
back.
Yes, we
Hmm.
we could do that.
I mean,
Other
I mean,
I guess if you want to burn the spell slot, but
I mean, I
You're
wouldn't put
welcome,
yourself
Kelly.
out. I wouldn't put yourself out. She'll probably be back next week.
Okay, well, I don't know if I trust your judgment when it comes to children, Merle.
Fair. Totally fair.
You don't know anything about that, Serene.
you know,
Merl has taken very good care to help Sophia out all the time. He's got her
Is that
back.
so she doesn't kill you in your sleep.
One of the reasons.
and
She's
it's
gonna
almost as
come
if it's some
back
sort
with,
of
like, skulls
atonement
and
for a
stuff.
past sin.
Merle says that as he waves. Bye. We'll see you later.
We'll see you in a bit. Guys, can I tell you what just happened to me last night?
Wait, 1 second. Before you do that, do we really want to let her, like, possibly start a cult of bird people?
No, yeah, that's fine.
You know, in all fairness, that's probably what's going to happen. I think that's fantastic.
I mean, all right. Okay, what
As
happened
long
to you?
as it's a consensual cult, it's fine.
She'll probably kill them all and bring them back to life. In all
Oh,
fairness.
she's waiting for a
Bird
massive
zombies.
graveyard. There is a massive graveyard that she'll be able to reach later on, but yeah,
old enough to make her own
she's out this
decisions, right?
episode. That's how she's out. So, moving on, Merle, go ahead and tell everybody.
I think- I think consensual and cult kind of don't go well together because
Nah.
after a while you're like, oh no,
If
everything's
she's the
great.
leader.
I mean, come on, it's free haircuts and everybody wears the same outfit.
It worked great for R. Kelly, and yeah. So
Free
Oh,
Kool-Aid.
God. Don't even say that guy's name on here.
Didn't work great for
Honestly.
the girl from Smallville.
I'm
yeah.
gonna be the first to say it. I'm gonna be the first to say it.
Let's not go there.
Fuck R. Kelly.
Are you the
hey.
first?
Not to fuck
Ooh.
her. Personally, that's not my thing.
Yay! Okay.
I might
so-
strong stance from Seth over there. Wow.
Guy's a rapist.
all right. So
I don't think you're the first, but yes, let's move
Yeah.
on.
moving
Anyways.
forward, Jason. Why
So-
don't you, Merle, why don't you go ahead and tell us what happened to you last night?
Why are you
Guys.
clapping?
Because he's gonna cut out what I just said. So, guys, that's right. He cuts things I say. Okay. Last night, it was
Fair.
insane. There was a dragon, and I was like, "Do it! You got no balls." And then I woke up. It was
You
weird.
did a dragon?
No,
Wait.
he was gonna kill me. I think.
You
Oh.
think? Did he threaten you?
I mean, I could hear the inhale, and there was gonna be some stuff, but like I woke up.
Huh.
Huh.
But I don't think it was just a dream.
I call
Did you
those
eat
dreams.
any of our shrooms last night?
I don't remember.
Count them.
Are there any tracks or anything where you were?
I'm gonna see if I remember eating shrooms.
Serene, are you?
I don't remember eating shrooms.
Are you looking at your shrooms?
Yeah, I'm counting them.
As you open the bag and count them, you see them slowly moving, and as you look closer, they have little faces and smileys, and they just look kind of like on shrooms.
Quentin, will you look at these real quick and make sure I'm not still tripping from the last time, that I'm not like on some sort of permanent trip? Please.
Wait, didn't he take them too?
Are they smiling at you too?
Yep, they're totally sentient
Okay.
shrooms,
Okay, so they're tripping on themselves right now.
and tiny little petals are waving at you.
I'm going to use my bard ability that is called Universal Speech, and I would like to be able to talk to them for the next hour.
All right. Okay.
All their
Be
names.
prepared to role play some tiny voices there, Kelly.
What are all their names?
All of them. There's one spokesman. He's a different color than the rest. He's a little bit more.
Oh, how convenient for you.
I asked them what their names are. Hello, little friends. What are your names?
Quick aside: if you play canon, they could be little mini mycenids, and they wouldn't have names. They're part of a collective. Just saying.
That's fine.
Yeah. Mushrooms or spores.
That's an easy out for you, Kelly. You're welcome.
There's 10 mushrooms in there. Some of them are on top of the other ones, but
Nice.
the one that reaches out the most and spreads his, ruffled top. And he goes,
I'm Frankie.
Frankie?
Frankie.
It's nice to meet you, Frankie.
Yeah.
Are you guys always alive or?
Yeah, but when you close the bag, we lose all oxygen and then we go to sleep. Could you not do that?
That's
Yeah,
quite a
I won't do
concept.
that anymore. Do you guys just want to come out of the bag and just hang out with us or?
10 little screaming, yay!
Hey, just to be sure, she's talking to a bag of mushrooms right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, do we see the mushrooms talking and moving like those of us who didn't?
I mean, you'd have to go up and look. I mean, you can't see from a distance. Oh, that's a bag of shrooms talking. But I mean, yeah, if you want to go and investigate.
Yeah, I'll investigate.
I'll say I'm standing next to her and just okay, yeah. I mean, according to what I've seen in this world so far, this isn't that surprising. So I'm just yeah,
so I got
sure.
15.
Why not?
So they're orange with a little bit of black mixed around there. Different types of orange and light and dark and some red, and big bulging eyes at the base of their little the hoods of them, and they have little strands that act as arms, and then they don't have legs. They just have a stump with 1 foot.
So I get Keely and Feely and Dory.
So Merl opens his shirt pocket. Oh wait, no. Merl still has it. Merl opens his shirt pocket and lets Tiny Tom out and says, "What do you think of these mushrooms, bud?"
Oh, mushrooms!
And he swan dives towards the bag.
I want to try to use my reaction to grab Tiny Tom before he tries to eat my new friends.
Careful. He's a level 10. He's a level 10 mage.
I don't give a shit.
He's little. I can
Did you
still
just
grab
decide
him.
that? Yeah.
No, you guys don't know about Tiny Tom.
As soon as Tiny Tom jumps out of the pocket, his foot gets caught on the edge of the thing, and he goes, "No!" And he's dangling on the side of.
He also smokes a lot of pot.
Yeah, we're not going to let Tiny Tom play with the mushrooms. I have a feeling he might want to eat them. And they're sentient beings, so we don't eat them.
And they all say, "No!"
Anymore.
Did you hear that, Tom? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
He crawls back into the pocket, turns back on his game system.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
seem like a bunch of fun guys.
Yeah, Merl
Oh, there it is.
has a.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey.
In case you guys didn't know, Merl has a tiny sentient cockroach that lives in his pocket and plays video games and smokes pot all day. But he's also a level 10 mage.
He murdered
cool.
his entire family. Let's not forget that.
So he's
Yeah.
You
so
killed
he's
the did
everybody's roommate, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Go.
I'm going to ask the mushrooms if they would like me, if they want me to gently pick. I would like their permission to pick them up and take them out of the bag.
It doesn't look like there's much room in there.
They all scream.
That was a good one. That was really good. That was fucking great.
I've been trying
Give
to
that
laugh
man-
less
give that
because
man
I'm too
inspiration.
loud, but fuck.
Give that man inspiration right now.
They're constantly
Sweet. I don't know how fast you guys move, but if you want, a couple of you could hang out on my shoulder or something. Probably not while we do yoga this morning, but maybe after that. I don't want you to fall.
You should get
over.
you should get a hat, and then you can live on the rim.
Oh, that would be really cool. I like that.
I feel
And
like
then-
we may need to owe them some reparations because we ate a whole lot of them last night.
Let's not get into reparations.
And
I
it's,
don't think we ate these shrooms. I think we ate other shrooms, but if we did, we should probably apologize.
as soon as you pull them out, one of them's holding a tiny bundle of, it looks about half a dozen of them, little baby shrooms just hanging out in the arms, and they're just really big beady eyes looking up at you with little mouths that kind of quiver when they stare up at you.
So, Frankie, I have a weird question to ask. We didn't eat any of you guys, did we?
No.
Okay, good. I was pretty sure we didn't eat any of you guys. We got you from that one guy who may or may not have eaten some of you. But it sounds like this is a better place for you because we don't eat sentient creatures here.
Yeah, we shove all the dead up to the top.
Oh,
There's
okay.
dead ones.
Okay.
Is that so they can be recycled? That's a good idea.
Recycled as in eaten.
I mean, you ate them, so wherever you left your sacred droppings, they will come back. Yay!
Sacred droppings.
That's a
Wait,
really cool, like,
Okay.
reincarnate, dude.
Yeah.
I really like you guys.
I don't
Why,
hate
they-
that idea.
they grow back from after you poo them out? Guys, we could make we could make millions off of this.
How do you? I mean, how do you?
No,
harvest
capitalism!
That's a shitty way to
I love these mushrooms. They're so great. They get me so well.
So, are we gonna do yoga?
Yeah, we're going to do yoga. Are you going to participate, Merle?
So Merle's going to participate in the yoga today. He's going to take he's taking his rapier off of his belt and he's going to put it in his pack and he's going to do sword yoga with his sentient blade.
I like it.
It's like Tai Chi.
Yeah, get the
Yeah.
blade involved so that she stops making fun of you.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. I love it.
I'm going to spend some quality time.
As soon as you put your
That's
other
it.
blade away into the bag, immediately you get this warm feeling that comes from your one blade. Although it's still standoffishy, you get a little sense that she appreciates you.
A little less frosty.
Hmm.
Yep.
All right, Merle's starting to catch on.
It's fine.
So, is everybody participating in the yoga?
Yep.
Yoga. What? Like crane
Yeah.
and search and stretch into the sun and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, downward
It's just-
facing
okay.
dog.
Okay, Jason.
Huh.
Do you ever have to do like stretches before your football games?
I mean, yeah, of course. You don't want to.
Yeah, it's just like that. You gotta get ready for the day.
Oh, all right. He like takes off his shirt.
Well, no one said you had to do that.
Sure. Great.
And
God!
Hey, all is welcome here. Whatever makes you comfortable,
Yes.
right?
A
No
giant,
shame him.
a giant
The body's
eagle
beautiful.
tattoo on his back.
sweet tat, bro.
We
There's
do
no
the
ego on
yoga,
his face.
and you all gain 15 temporary hit points.
Wow,
Yay.
that is pretty impressive.
It's good yoga.
I feel exactly 15% better than I was this morning.
And for
Me
all
too.
you listeners out there, we've adopted, or not adopted, but we've gone back to the experience points table. And now every time the players do something cool or interactive, they experience points. And so go ahead and give yourself 75 experience points. Yourself 75 hit points for hooking everybody up. Unfortunately, everybody starts at 0 experience points, and they now have to get to 85,000 to get to level 11. So good luck.
Unless they multi-class.
Nah, it's fine. We'll be
Unless
great.
that happens.
Great.
Yeah, right on.
Anyway.
So moving forward, you guys finish your, no one had a mat except for Serene. So everybody's kind of brushing off dirt. And unless
Yeah,
anybody.
Merle's got those little pock marks you get from pebbles in his ass.
Oh, yeah. What?
Why
You know,
would
like
you take your
if you
pants
sit on
off?
the if you sit on the bare ground. No, you just
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
through the pants.
Well, I was gonna say, like, you're not
Well-
usually sitting on the ground in yoga. This isn't meditation.
I don't know what stretch.
Like
You're
you're-
downward dog backwards. Fucked up.
You just arms and legs in the air.
Well, if he was in corpse pose, he could have been laying on the ground.
Listen, Seth has
Happy
never done
baby.
yoga. Okay.
That you kind of grind your butt in there with happy baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you put your butt really close to the ground when you do child's pose.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing the pose where the dog scoots its butt across the ground.
That's not downward dog.
Downward scooting
appreciate
dog,
just
yeah.
Participating in the
That's-
yoga, Merle.
That's pissing off your owner,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah,
right.
fucking
We're,
gross
we're
guys
doing
like
Merl
my
when Merl's
accent
just
that
dragging
fits
his ass on the ground.
Called the worms.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Aw.
God.
Yeah, you should check on your dog if they're doing that, by the way. It's not natural.
Merl's
Yeah.
got worms.
So you guys go ahead and pack up your yurt, tent, cabin, whatever magical force.
I think it was a spell, so
Yeah.
A circle yurt.
Demon's tiny hut.
It it dissipates or folds back into its dimensional world. You guys get all your animals and the wagon all squared away, and it's about 9 a.m. Your time. You can figure. Everybody except for Quentin and Serene, your counters or your bracers are tracking little Sophia, and she stopped way far away after you guys have started, but it's in the opposite direction of where you're going because you're heading to the next town. So yeah, would you guys like to continue down the road?
I suppose. Yeah.
Can we
Pitter
sync
patter.
up? Can we sync up our bracers to them?
Yeah, you guys just have to give each other contact information. And just
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Yeah, we do all that nonsense.
Yeah,
All right.
let's rub bracers, guys.
Hi, I'm Jason, by the way.
Oh yeah, hey,
Yeah.
hey Jason, nice to officially meet you.
Yeah.
That's real nice friends around here.
Yeah. Where?
Aw.
Oh, because they left you
I'm
behind. I get
heartbroken, Jason.
I
Yeah.
get you. No, y'all left him behind.
You don't have a heart.
Oh,
dang.
I'm Serenity, but you can call me Serene.
All right.
All right.
Sure, whatever he says.
It's not at all clear why you don't have very many friends.
You should. It's okay. He makes up for it when he's in battle. He's just fucking vicious. It's great.
Okay.
Fair enough.
He's a lot more soft than he's letting on right now. Don't worry.
Whatever. I'm gonna go talk to my penguin.
You should hear the
Yep.
sound he makes.
You
when
do
he
that,
kills him.
buddy.
Does the Quentin pulls out his notepad? Does the penguin talk back to you?
Well, sometimes after I can't, speak with animals.
Alrighty, so
Experiencing delusions brought about by gameplay. Interesting. Okay.
I like how he just watched me talk to mushrooms, but you're talking to a penguin.
Well, Quentin already knows Serenity is experiencing some sort of mental breakdown, so this is just all more evidence for the fast action suit.
All the psychedelics she does.
The elephant talks also, right?
yeah, it does. The mushrooms
To
on
some
your
people.
shoulder.
What?
What are you doing with all 10 10 adult mushrooms and 6 babies?
Well, so if they want to ride on my back, or I don't know, we could put them on my guitar or something.
All right, so they nestle into your guitar. It's made out of wood, right?
It is made out of wood.
Okay. They
Is
crawl.
that going to be bad for my guitar now?
No, yeah.
That's
So
fine.
they crawl into the inside, the hollow portion, and they've slowly made a dark home for themselves, so that they.
You have a colony of mushrooms living in the sound hole.
God, that's so cool. I'm so
I wonder how that's going to affect the acoustics. Yeah.
And as you look in there, they've sprouted dirt for them to stick themselves in, which is where the fuck the dirt came from, but it's there. So yeah, you now have 16 some type of mushroom inside your guitar.
They seem nice. I like them.
Yeah, you're like, I need one. I'm so sorry.
So
You'll be pretty bored.
Just want to get through the day. That's all.
Bring out your
As we-
dead.
as we head
Real
to
anyways, so I don't really need the psychedelics because this world's kind of already a little bit shifty on its own.
So as we head to the next town, Merle's going to offer his rapier +3 up to anybody who thinks that it might be a better weapon for them to use in their daily. He's finished with it. He doesn't need it anymore.
That's so
As you-
sweet of you, Merle. I don't use weapons.
As you
I'll
say
take
that,
it.
you hear a cackle come from your sword, not the rapier, but
Okay.
so.
I just kind of pat its pommel like, yeah, I got you. And,
Yeah, I'll take it. I just got a normal rapier.
yeah, send it. It's yours. Rapier +3.
Hell yeah.
That's fancy.
Yeah, it's like
Is that
18 rapier too.
is that +3 damage as well, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 3 and
Just
3.
want to make sure.
Nice.
I've removed it from my inventory.
I like how everybody judged me for talking to the mushrooms, but this guy's talking to his penguin and elephant, and this guy's talking to his sword.
Hey, I didn't judge you.
No one's judging.
Laura, you might be my favorite.
So as you guys get packed up, Jason,
pretty
I've been
normal
judging all
here.
of you.
Jason, you get on your elephant as everybody's packing up the wagon and everything, and in the back of the wagon, you do see the very large. It looks like a giant rock in the back of the wagon, but it shakes occasionally, and it seems to have a blanket kind of like covered half of it.
We got a stowaway.
Where, behind the egg?
What egg? Oh, hey, is this the one you won in that game? Wait, wasn't that a dream?
Was that real life?
Or
I mean-
was it?
Wait.
I mean, I guess not.
Is any of this even real life?
Yeah,
What is
you might want to write that down in your journal,
This-
bud.
This
Yeah.
required a moment. Quentin actually turned the page to his book. Oh, this requires its own page. Did it happen or did it not?
Questioning reality of existence within unreal landscape. Okay, great. Fantastic.
Your penguin stares at you as you climb on the back of. What did we name your elephant?
I was trying to remember that.
Oh, Stampy. We called him Stampy. That's right.
Oh, yep.
Yep, Stampy.
Stampy.
I greet Stampy, and then I greet the penguin, and then I greet the egg.
Okay. As you go to greet Stampy,
I greet the flowers and the sun.
his tusk like hits the front of your face. It's a
Trunk?
little
Trunk.
yeah.
It's trunk.
His trunk hits you in the face, kind of drags on the side, and he's like sniffing like chunks of your face and hair as he's like trying to like.
I'm blind. I can only feel.
Oh,
And that's
I
what
was
Blind?
you're so friendly.
He's
That's what-
lying.
And I rub
He's
his.
lying.
He's lying. He's just feeling me up.
Yep.
Someone's got a boyfriend.
Elephant boyfriend.
We might need to add that to
He's
her
hung
heart
like
list.
himself.
No elephants.
Yeah, we might need to add that to the list of no-nos, I think.
No, that's elephants.
No,
No,
wait, we already did.
Elephant? I mean, come on, he can consent.
Thanks. I'm good.
But it's about her hard line. She doesn't want it.
That's hard limit for me.
Doesn't want his hard.
Doesn't want that hard line. Yep.
Oh, God.
and Brent, your penguin looks super sad right now, being shoved in a bag on the side where its head's just kind of like hanging out.
I'm gonna pull him out and put him in the bag.
Okay,
What's the
Like,
penguin's
what are
name?
they treating you like this, Cusco?
he's an emperor penguin, so he's about 6 feet tall. He's pretty big. And he sits
Shit, he's taller than me.
he sits on the back of your elephant, just kind of like.
God. It's like Pokemon. We have so many pets here. I don't know what to do.
Well, you got to catch them all. Is what you got to do.
I suppose.
There's too much heart in this party to get rid of something, you know? Just
Don't worry, they'll die eventually.
The trick is if I make everything have emotion, you guys won't kill it or forget about it. So the mushrooms are
Until we
alive.
get hungry.
So you guys start rolling down the road out of this little wooded area for camp. You guys leave the logs and the fire area for the next adventuring party group or whatever. And you guys start making your way down the path. You're not really sure how far down the way you are. Quentin, you guys were on that other side, so you're about a day and a half out. But you're traveling slow because some of you have pets or riding creatures and stuff, and some of you don't. So you're going at a moderate speed. And down the way, you hear sounds like a fight, like some swords clanging together and some shouting and yelling.
Jason perks up.
War?
Merle
I hear the sound of my people.
looks to his sword and says, "We gonna do this?"
It says nothing.
Do what? Y'all don't even know what's going on
You
down there.
don't. Yeah, calm down.
Fighting somebody.
Jason stops halfway off the wagon Right. Yeah, we don't know. Let's find out what's going on.
Yes.
He's like, hold the egg up.
Good.
Let's do it. You guys,
Rage tosses the egg.
I choose you.
Do not touch my egg. Thank
literally
you.
shatters on the dirt and a carcass is
Not with that dinner first.
You have your own pets.
Yeah, the penguin's still swaying side to side on the back. It seems to be balancing pretty well for a moving elephant that's like swaying its big ass hips. But the penguin seems like he's doing all right. Down the way,
Are you fat shaming the elephant over there?
roll
He's
perception.
beautiful.
It's
He
best
got
if you call them bodacious hips.
voluptuous.
Elephant hit.
Elephant. Yeah, let's just go with elephant.
Does the fighting sound like it's along the road like we're heading?
Sounds like it's in the middle of the road. And now that you guys are getting closer, you start to see a massive, it looks pretty big. You can roughly estimate it's about 15 feet tall, and it's pulling ropes that are attached to both of its arms. And you can't really tell what's being pulled, but you see about 6 people like being tossed around.
This feels like Jurassic Park when they're trying to get the Velociraptor into the cage.
Shoot her.
Yeah.
I'm going
I don't know about
to
this.
jump off the wagon and start running that way.
I'll follow.
Yeah. Merl's yelling,
Come on,
find out
Bob.
who the bad guy is first.
We're all the bad guy.
I'd like to make a perception check.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
What's going on
Let's assess the situation.
as I approach?
Smart one. Okay.
That's a 23.
You see, and roll a out of your book as you're going. You can still roll your knowledge from your book.
History?
Yeah, you don't have to open your book. I mean, you know your book inside and out, but you just get extra points for opening it. But as you're running,
Yeah, that's just.
you're trying to figure out what it is.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll history.
So that is a 21.
Okay. From what you can tell, it looks like a stone giant. And from the little people that you can tell, it looks like it's like dwarves or something. Small creatures.
Okay, what do I know about stone giants?
They're very aggressive. They're in this zone. You know a little bit about the zone. There's a clan of giants that kind of rule the area. And you know that this particular area is mostly dwarven ruled, and that these stone giants are pretty much like prisoners, but they also have a clan on the outside that hunt down dwarves, and they're kind of pillagers, like pirates.
I don't know who the evil one is here.
Yeah.
It's the dwarves.
I think we should fight them all.
That's what I said.
What? We just can't. Oh my god.
We pattern them, and then we like wake them up and question them one by one.
Exactly.
All right, Merl wants to yell out which one of you guys is the bad guys.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
He's gonna make a persuasion check.
Well, I see from like Chicago all of a sudden.
Who's the bad guys?
The bad. Which one of you guys is the bad
Which
guy?
one of you guys is the bad guys?
So roll. Go ahead and roll, Merle, and everybody else roll initiative.
Oh, gee.
So it's an 18 for Merl for the persuasion check.
No one can really.
How is that a persuasion?
I don't know.
You're shouting, but no one's really paying attention to you, so it wasn't effective.
Oh, just like real life.
Oh,
But you
Ooh.
did gain the notice of everybody that was, that there's other people there now.
Okay, well, tally ho. Merl draws a sword.
Oh, okay. So we're just doing that right now. All right.
no, I don't like this whole let's just kill everything.
Merl takes a defensive stance. He's drawn his sword and he's just waiting.
Hey, if you're playing defense, that's okay. Let's just keep it.
So you
I
guys,
got a 22.
so you guys are running up to the fight, basically. So you're engaging, essentially. That's.
I mean,
You told
Yeah.
us to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you kind of took that option away from us.
Yeah, I rolled a 20.
22?
Okay.
23.
Also 23.
All right. Okay.
15.
So, Serene, 23. You'll go at the same time with Jason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do the whole decks. You guys will go together at the same time. So
That's fine.
when that happens, you guys can coordinate an attack if you're near each other. You can
Combo.
coordinate. So who's after 23?
That'd be Alora.
22?
22, Alora. And
Merle's got himself a 20.
Merl, 20. And Quentin, you got 15?
I sure did.
Okay. And they will go. Well, they're engaged, so they're not going to really, this round, they're just going to be doing what they're doing now. Where are my 20s at? There we go. Okay. Yeah. So there's enough of them that they'll go in between you guys. So after you guys go, a bad guy goes, and then they go, and then you go. So we'll rotate like that.
Still unclear as to who the bad guy is.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna figure it out. Don't worry.
All of them.
Okay,
Just
so
worry about it.
you guys reach them. You guys run up on them. You see 3 dwarves on one rope, and they're like lifted in the air, and they're like stumble, trying to hold them, and the other 3 on the other side. And it seems like they're trying to like encircle it on opposite directions so that they tie it up. And you see this massive creature. He's wearing plate mail, and he's just throwing them. It looks like he's having fun. So
Stone giant with plate mail. Shit.
Serene and Jason, what would you like to do? You don't have to engage in combat, but you have
Yeah.
to do it.
I'm going to. So, can I fit all of them in a 30-foot cube?
Yep, they're all within range of each other.
Perfect. Which of the dwarves looks like, just a quick glance, which one looks like he's in charge?
You can't tell. They all look like they're wearing the same stuff. You'd have to get pretty close to.
Okay.
Are
Well, I
you
just
saying
pick
all
a random
dwarves
one
look
of them,
alike?
and he's going to minus 6 from his saving throw. They will all make me wisdom saving throws as I say, look at the pretty lights, guys.
All right. So these 3. Okay. One of them, hey, what? And he looks back. He's at the end of the rope. So he looks back and lets go of it, and he kind of just like starts walking towards you. The other 2 are still hanging on for dear life. On the other rope, one person, again, the guy at the back end, lets go, and he's like, what? And he starts like walking towards you guys. And everybody's like, what
So
the
they're all
fuck?
hypnotized, actually. I cast hypnotic pattern on them, so they're just immobile,
Okay, so they're not
standing, drooling. But which ones of them passed?
Well, 2 of them passed on each side. The third one did not.
Okay. I would just suggest that we question them or whatever first, but
Yeah, that's why
you
they're
guys can do
walking.
you.
That's why they're walking towards you guys. But the other ones are pretty much useless as well, or is that what you're saying?
Okay.
So the ones who failed are useless. The other two are still
Okay,
struggling on each
So
other.
4 of them
Yeah.
are still struggling. The 2 that failed are walking towards you guys. Like they just let go of the rope and just started like
Pretty
talking.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah. That works.
All right, Jason.
Kind of like look to the side and get a little disappointed for a second, and I'm like, dwarf, what's going on?
Oh,
Any dwarf. Whatever dwarf.
they both go to talk at the same time, but they look at each other like, oh, we're trying to capture him.
Why?
And he pulls out an axe and he's like, I don't know. And he puts the axe back. I'm just doing what I'm told.
That wasn't helpful.
You have an action still. That doesn't really count as an action, so you can still do something. They are within range of you, so you could use your 30-foot movement to get to them and then engage if you want.
Are the ones that are still fighting the guy in range?
No, they're further away. They're they're about 40 or 50. The other one's kind of like, they let go of the rope and they started like moving fast towards you guys. So the other ones are out of your combat range.
Should I knock him out?
Yeah.
Right.
You
An
know,
option.
or like
Question them.
you could grapple
Wait,
him.
how do you knock them out?
What kind of armor do they have on?
Wait.
They're wearing full plate. They look like they're ready for a fight.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ding him with my hammer upside the head.
Acme.
Hammer time.
All right, you run. You get up to both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have 2 attacks per action. So,
Okay.
first attack is 18.
That one steps out of the way, but fills your thrust. Yeah.
Okay. Second one is less, so I miss on both.
All right, they both step out of the way. They're like, "Hey, wait a minute. How long does the spell last for, Serene?
1 minute.
4 rounds. Okay, right on.
So yeah,
10 rounds.
10
Or
rounds.
until they're woken up.
I
Yeah,
would.
so hitting them would probably wake
Or
them
you
up.
do damage to them.
Okay. Yeah, I would
That
say.
counts as waking them up.
Yeah, I'd say they didn't get woken up because they weren't physically touched. You just did shitty swings. Going down the list.
Because my heart's not in it.
So to be clear, they're like zombie walking, hypnotized towards Serenity. Is that what's happening?
Mhm.
No, they don't move, right?
They're kind of like drooling. They saw some pretty lights. and
Yeah,
now
they
they're-
just look up at the. Basically, they're fascinated with whatever image she's produced in the sky.
Mhm.
Right, but
They don't move. They don't do anything.
But Kelly said that they moved.
That's
Yeah,
okay if they
I-
moved. I mean,
I
Mm.
they're non-violent.
moved them, but they're not really. They can't really do anything. But I wanted to move them into.
Okay.
range.
That's fine.
So, Laura, what would you like to do?
Okay. Yeah. So she was able to cast a 30-foot cube. I should be able to cast this 20-foot circle upon some of them.
Mhm.
You'll get
Um,
the 2 walking, the giant, and then 2 at the ropes, because the rope, there's some on the opposite side. So you'll get 2 of the rope people, the 2 walking towards you guys, and the giant.
Okay, I specifically want to catch the giants and some of the dwarves to try and figure out what's going on. They need to make me a charisma saving throw as I walk up and say, "All right, let's all take a breath here. What's going on?
I like it.
Calm emotions."
Fuck. All right, so the giant.
Yeah, good luck on that with the giant.
Yeah. No, the giant passed. He had the metal dice. He got a 20, but the rest of them suck. And so, 2.
Great.
So you're asking what's happening?
I said, everyone take a moment, take a breath. What's happening here? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm asking
so-
everyone to calm down.
So the 2 on the rope let go, and they just start walking towards you guys. And the other 2 are like, "Well, we're just here trying to catch her, this bandit, because he killed a bunch of people." And he took the opportunity to, now that he has a rope free, and he's rolling it into his fist so he can use it as a weapon. So 4 of the dwarves are now focused on you guys, not in combat style, but they're focused. And the other 2 are still hanging on to the rope, trying to like run around to kind of tie them up.
Okay. Well, that's all I can do.
Merl.
So Merle is going to cast web on the giant. So be
What-
a DC
what's-
30,
What's the range?
60-foot range
Okay.
and 20-foot square. So we might catch some of the doors, but DC 13 dex save.
21.
Yeah, he succeeded. But he succeeded, but he is he's moving as if in difficult terrain.
Okay, yeah, he's still in the same position that he was because he's still dealing with the other dwarves. But you do capture the 4 that were in front of you. They weren't making their way towards you guys. Does it affect your own team, or is that everybody? Is it an area effect?
It's I cast it on the giant. So if the giant's further away, that would be centered on the giant.
So you got 2 dwarves and the giant saved. So you got 2 dwarves that were kind of like let go after Laura's attack. The other 2 are still engaged with Jason.
Okay, and as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Misty Step and put myself either as far as so I'm going to move and then cast Misty Step to put myself on the other side of the commotion of whatever's happening to cut off any escape in case someone tries to run.
So behind or on the side?
Further down the path on the other side of them because they're in the middle of the path as far as I understand it.
Okay. Quentin.
All right. Quentin's gonna roll on up. He's been watching everybody else running around. He's heard that the monsters is a bandit. The giant's a bandit. Points up at him. This is a big fella. You need to stop right now. Knock off this resistant arrest. And I'm gonna cast command. And the giant needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
18.
Yeah.
Super wise giant.
Yeah, it is a super wise giant. It's 8 plus your 10 plus 8 plus your wisdom modifier. Or no, your proficiency bonus. I always get my spells confused.
Plus proficiency bonus plus your spell modifier.
Your
Yes,
modifier,
10.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever your main stat.
So
is.
no, that won't make it.
He shakes his helmet, and as your spell ripples towards him, you notice that his helmet, it kind of glows a little bit, and you see a sparkle at the very tip, or not the tip, but like on the forehead. It looks like your spell was absorbed into something. You're not really sure. He kind of shook it off a little bit.
Well, that better be a pretty nice magic item after we kill this stuff.
Get that helmet off his head.
He's like Colossus. I mean, not Colossus, Juggernaut.
So,
And I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna do for now. All right. There
Okay.
we go. Get that funny helmet off his head.
so Merl, what's your AC?
20.
20. Okay. You see the giant. He starts. He looks at you as you Misty stepped over there, but you notice as you were hauling ass and you got over there that he was following you with it. Like his head was following you at the same time as you got around to that edge, and he was looking right at you the whole time. So when you stopped, he pulled the rope of the dwarves, and it looks like he grabbed them and he's lifted them up in the air, and he might use them as a catapult.
He's going to catapult dwarves at me?
Yep.
Do I get a dodge?
Yeah, you can try to dodge. They're coming right at you. He pulled them close and he swung them really hard, and it looks like it's about to hit you. And they are going to hit unless you're going to try to dodge.
I will cast shield as a reaction instead, and that brings my AC up to 25.
Okay, so both of the dwarves plow into you, and you'll take half damage. You'll take 6 points of damage, and you're knocked to the side. Like, not down, but like you're pushed over.
But not prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
They plowed into you. And then for his second attack, he's going to do it again while you're not prone with 22. Are you going to cast shield again? Oh, yeah. Because
it lasts for, yeah.
Yeah, so he picks them back up and he swings them back around. They both let go the second swing and they go off into the woods, and you hear a splash into some water.
All right.
Back to the top. So, Serene.
Anybody hurt? No.
I'm a little bit, but not much.
Just those dwarves.
Just my temporary hit points.
Oh, I can't heal those.
Yeah. So in front of you, you have 4 dwarves in front of you. They're spaced out 20 feet from each other. They're side by side next to Jason. And then the other 2 are just kind of standing there as the giant seemed to throw 2 of the dwarves into one of your party members twice. And they let go, and then you saw them fly off into the woods.
So what I'm going to do is I will... can I use my action to try to convince the giant to calm down?
Sure.
Yeah. So, dude, there's no need to, throw people. We're all just going to be calming down here. Like, we're here to help and figure this out. No need to fight. We want to help you figure this out. And with my bonus action, I'm going to inspire Jason by saying, "You are number one."
So what?
You get 1d10 to add to a d20 roll.
You're still your distance away from the giant. I believe 30. What is what's the save that he has to do from?
No save. I'm just trying to talk him down. So I guess I can roll a persuasion check.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I should preface that my minimum on this is a 17. So I don't know if so I get a plus 13, 28.
Good Lord.
Mhm.
He just looks at you and he's like, "Arr," and he like takes a rope and he wraps both ropes into his fists now. Like he's just
He
standing.
really just shook off my.
Yep. And he's just, yep.
Very charismatic giant.
Seriously, that helmet.
Super wise, super charismatic.
What the
I
helmet?
just comment briefly, say it would be unwise to piss me off, Mr. Giant.
I mean, they have a really high.
Ooh.
They have a really high save. That's not even me. That's them. Okay. So, Jason, what would you like to do?
I am going to start gathering the moisture from around me, and it's going to super cool into like a sheet of armor around me that's just frost. Casting Armor of Gathas, and then I'm going to run towards the giant thing and rage.
Web's still up. Just be careful. You're gonna have to once you step into that web, you're gonna have to roll.
It's strength, though, is it?
It is a Dex saving throw, I believe. I think it's a 13.
Also have Bardic Inspiration. You can add a d10 to your roll.
Plus 10.
Yeah,
Well,
go ahead and roll
ideally.
that because you're going to be right in the thick of it. So,
10, what's my saving throw? Yeah, I'm gonna add Bardic Inspiration to that one.
If you succeed, it's difficult terrain, but if you fail, you're stuck.
17.
17 succeeds.
All right.
okay, you're getting close to it. It's going to take you next round to get to him.
Okay.
Just because of all the shit in your way. Alora.
Yeah, I'm going to whip out my guitar and play some notes. And as you see these notes manifest into the air, they form a giant glowing golden hand.
Oh.
I'm casting Big B's hand.
Okay, what's that do?
I'm going to use I'm going to use Grasping Hand. I'm going to attempt to grapple the giant.
Ooh.
It needs to roll me a strength save.
Not gonna lie.
And I need to roll a strength save.
Wait, you're grappling with a huge giant with your strength?
No, it's with Big B's hand
Oh,
strength.
okay.
It's a giant hand.
Mm-hmm.
Strength save, you say?
It is a giant. So
Yeah, he is strong.
I got a 26.
He got a 26 as well.
Beats. He's grappled. So yeah, he's grappled.
He is.
And so I got you can use a bonus action to have the hand crush. Oh, cool. I won't do that though. I'm gonna use my bonus action to give Merl a Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration. All right.
Yep, 1d10 to whatever you want
So
to do.
Merle's going to grapple him as well.
That
Merle's.
is it. You're next.
I am next.
Okay, sorry. Yes.
Yeah, Merle's going to grapple him as well. And Merle's thinking to lock down his arms. He's going to grab him by the arms because Merle's feeling real strong. So he sheaths his sword and he grabs the giant by the forearms.
How
and
big is the
he's
giant?
gonna like he's fucking Merle's all full of piss and vinegar. It doesn't matter. He's gonna get him. So Merle's like locking forearms with this guy, and he got Bardic Inspiration
D10.
strength roll. Oof, not super good. 16, 25. So like lock down the arms.
Okay. He's already grappled, so I can't really do anything about that. So yeah, you grapple onto him. He is 15 feet, so you grapple his waist.
Well, I was
What does
thinking.
that mean?
I've got him. I was thinking, Kelly. I've got him by the arms, but I'm like my arms are up above my head like this, and I'm like trying to pull him down, but like I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull him down or not. But I've got him like this.
Okay.
There's a big glowing hand just sort of wrapped around its torso, and then you holding onto an arm.
I got him. And the giant hand's like, yeah.
I get a feeling. I kind of have a feeling that Merle's going to get tossed in a minute, but I figured it might be fun.
What's he? So he's grappled. What is for Laura for your spell? What's he have to do to break your spell?
He would have to attempt another strength check on his next turn.
Okay. Strength check. All right.
And beat the AC of. Well, let me check. I'm not sure how that works
I think
when
it's
you're
actually
already in a
opposed
grapple.
Strength check.
It's an opposed, isn't it?
They're opposed.
Yes.
strength
Yeah,
checks
so
as
we'd
well.
roll
Yeah.
another opposed,
Yeah.
just like we did before.
Yeah.
So the dwarves that Jason you struck at, they're going to strike you.
I didn't strike at any dwarves.
You swung at
You
swung
tried.
at-
You missed them both.
Oh, the ones that
Oh yeah, I did. I did.
Oh
swing at
yeah.
them.
they were hypnotized at the moment, though. They didn't remember it.
They were hypnotized.
Never mind, that's forgot. They do they have to roll a save every time they try to break the spell? Or
Nope, they are out for the minute, and
okay, well then we'll just go back.
if Jason hits them, then they will be awake again.
No,
though.
I ran past them.
He
he hits one of them, but I haven't told him not to hit them, so it's like meh.
I ran past them, so.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Merle, you did that. Quentin, what are you doing?
Quentin sees Merle wrestling with the giant, and it says, "Hold on tight, tall fella. Y'all doing good over there." And I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on him and give him Bull Strength, which will let him take advantage on all strength rolls.
Oh shit!
Wait, the giant?
No, on Merle. Yeah, on the giant.
You do it.
That's for later.
Merle's
Hey, I fucking made it.
Yeah.
Maybe you can too.
Merle's gonna get hammer thrown.
And so Merle will have advantage on strength checks, and I'm going to use and when after he casts the spell from his book, Quentin yells out, "Now give him a sucker punch, Merle!" And Merle, as a reaction of getting that spell, I'm going to use Voice of Authority, and you can take one free attack now.
One free attack
against the giant. Yeah.
So Merle's gonna try and hammer throw the giant.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Bye, Merle.
Merle digs his feet in, and he's gonna try and throw the giant. So opposed strength check.
And you get advantage on that strength check.
Advantage on it, yeah.
Yep.
Oh God.
You're gonna pull something.
Hit my back.
So Merle rolled a 10 and a 12.
No, because I rolled 18 and he has +9 to his strength.
Oh
no.
Merle's going for a ride.
And as you do that, he's going to take his legendary action. And he looks down at you as you try to jerk up. And his jaw hinges down. And a black goo comes out of his mouth as he regurgitates some... looks like a black puddle as it drenches over your face and covers your body.
Thing?
And,
It's a logmouth ghost.
Gross.
Oh
It's in every fucking horror movie.
it basically, since you're grappled with him physically, you can't. There's nothing you can do about it, and it just pours over your face and goes down your body, and you immediately feel tension as it squeezes your body as you let go of the the giant, and that's its bonus action. So everybody sees this nasty shit happen, and so the giant now lifts its head up, and an energy field emanates from the crystal or whatever is in his helmet and dispels anything that's encircling him within 10 feet spell-wise, and he immediately breaks.
So he just dispels big sweeping hand, no save or anything?
No, I just rolled it.
Okay.
So I got a 19. I mean, sorry, 20. I rolled a 11.
Damn. Oh, yeah.
20.
You just keep adding,
I got
you just keep adding
17.
numbers
For
there. Yeah.
Dispel magic, it's just versus the level of the spell.
Right.
Yeah, definitely not.
Big B's is a 5th level, so I think he made it.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Yeah.
So the spell dissipates, and any spell within 10-foot circle of him immediately dissipates. So the webbing and everything disappears from that point. He grabs Merl by the midsection, picks him up, and throws him through the wood line, and you hear a huge splash off in the distance. And that's where we're going to end this episode. Join us next time to find out what happened to Merl.
Thank yous for listening to Crumpets and Kerosene. Join Jason and the Argonauts as the party make their way through Carlton Brew. Download us on Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Spotify, Stitcher, Pocket Casts, and anywhere else you download your favorite shows. You can also follow us on Twitter at D&D_Crumpets, Instagram at Crumpets and Kerosene, Facebook, Crumpets and Kerosene Podcast, YouTube, Crumpets and Kerosene. We also have a website, crumpetsandkerosene.com. DM is Kelly Williams. Twitter and Instagram at infantry_kitchen. Jason is played by Brent Marquis. You can find him on Twitter at Brent Lee Marquis. Merl is played by Seth Nason. You can find him on Twitter at Nason_duh. Alora is played by Amanda Lee Baldwin. You can find her on Twitter at LemonSeed05. Sophie is played by Allison Webb. Quentin is played by Jason Cassidy. You can find him on Instagram at Dungeoneering with Jason. Serenity, Serene, is played by Jenna Marie. You can find her on Instagram at chaotic_click_clack.
Production of Crumpets and Kerosene is done in-house. Sound effects used in this episode are sourced from Epidemic Sounds and remastered on Vegas Pro 17, Adobe Edition, and Aphonic Sounds. Thank you for listening to this episode of Maximum Roll. Join us each week as we interview folks within the gaming and entertainment industry, such as writers, illustrators, artists, podcasts, Twitch and YouTube streamers, social media content creators, handcrafted gaming, apparel and merchandise, and much more. You can find Maximum Roll on Apple and Spotify and anywhere else you find your podcast. If you want to be interviewed on the show, just email us at maximumrollentertainment@gmail.com or Instagram at maximum_roll_entertainment_LLC. And if you like Maximum Roll, check out some of the other Dungeons & Dragons podcasts and streams on the Maximum Roll Entertainment Podcast Network, such as, you know what? I'm just going to let them tell you about their shows.
Hey, stop on by at D&D420.com. We're a guild of role players brought and bound together by a common drive, the love of role-playing games. We bring our individual skills and personalities together to breathe life into the worlds and games created by our game masters. We also offer podcasts, such as Late Night with Jess and Jam. We have custom content, a bestiary for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, and a Discord server where you can find games or just hang out and make new friends. That's D&D420.com.
Need some excitement on that morning drive to work? Welcome, adventurers, to Constructed Chaos, a live play Dungeons & Dragons podcast full of unpredictable antics, borking doggos, and engaging fantasy storytelling and roleplay. With sessions recorded in a professional studio setting, you'll feel every bit of the action and hear every snide remark by the snarky NPCs. Jump in and have a listen to our flagship campaign, The Wrath of Zealous, to help us construct some chaos.
We also have Adventurers Roundtable joining us on the network. If you have a podcast or a show that you want to join the network with, email us at maximumrollentertainment@gmail.com and we'll see what we can do. Take care.
In a world of magic and mystery, where danger lurks around every corner, a new type of hero emerges. Brave, resourceful, potty trained.
I pooped in my pants.
Well, maybe not potty trained. Coming soon only to the Crumpets and Kerosene Patreon, it's Babies and Broadswords.
Someone please, my pants, pooped in my pants.
Go ahead and give me that sanity check. Ooh, too bad, so sad. Looks like you just picked up a derangement, friend. Happy Harvey here, and you'd be insane not to check out Chaotic Click Clacks. That's right, friends. Head on over to Facebook, Instagram, or Etsy and search up Chaotic Click Clacks. Peruse their exotic array of handmade gaming dice. So the next time you're staring into the gaping maw of insanity, you can do so with confidence and style. Remember, Chaotic Click Clacks, where we want to be your clack dealer.
Welcome to Crumpets and Kerosene, Brent.
It's a live real play.
He didn't do anything. Brent didn't do anything.
He could feel that I was about to, though.
He was waiting for his moment. Yeah. You could see the anticipation on Brent's face.
I was looking down and I looked up and I saw Jason's head. It's like, I'm like, what? It totally caught me off guard. All right. Welcome.
Hey, welcome.
I already have enough content, Brent.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome to.
This is okay. This is okay. This is usually when I like refigure my stats and stuff and figure out my spells for the day. So it's good.
Yeah, I'm doing math.
I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I was trying to mute everybody. Apparently, I don't have that power right now.
You only muted me.
Jenna. Only Jenna.
Well, you're the talker, so okay.